Mike on the Mic, Michael Ramsing, and I'm starting a new series where we get to kind of the essence and the spirit of Carnival. It's 2023, it's going to be the mother of Carnival, that's what they're promoting it as. We're here tonight we're here outside the residence, and we're going to try to see if we get an exclusive interview one-on-one with Skinny Fabulous, and what is his work and what is his expectation for 2023 Carnival. Right here on Mike on the Mic.
This is a Carnival jam.
Skinny, ding dong, yeah. Watch how we bust, yeah. Look how we hot, yeah. I click my finger and call a shot. Everybody watch. I begin the dance.
I want to know why you choose me, boy. This Ronnie boy from Vincent.
Because we have a very voice, and I felt like that's what the song was missing. It was missing
Call me stuff, but I can get on.
And we have a very interesting one. I got Nyla, so we're taking out one time.
Hi!
Good night, Nyla. What can we expect for season 2023 from you?
You can expect a lot of vibes, high energy performances. I'm super excited to be doing a lot more power in my catalog this year. So it's just gonna be a ball of energy and love on the stage right now. This is the first Carnival since the pandemic, and I'm happy to be here. I'm excited and I have so much to share, so yeah.
What was the collaboration like home with Skinny Fabulous? What was that was like?
Come Home. It was sent from God, honestly. It's such a magical song. When I first did it, I was like, this is so different that I need somebody equally different to collaborate on this song with me. And it actually took me a couple months to figure out who I wanted to put on it. I put out a little small snippet of the song on my album, Technique. And I said, okay, when I find the person to put on this song, I'll drop it for Carnival. And I think about 2 weeks after my album was released, maybe just a week actually, I hit up Skinny and I was like, Skinny, what do you think about this song? And before the song could even reach like 40 seconds, and he called me right back and he was like, say less, it's done. So, and he did the vocals that same night and mix and master one time, and we were like, yo, this song, I think a lot of people will just resonate with that feeling of apologizing to Carnival for not being there, and it's a misunderstanding, like it wasn't supposed to be like that, and now we're coming back home, we're coming back together, and it's just it's a spiritual experience, you know?
What are the most important lessons you have learned from the pandemic?
One of the most important experiences I would learn from the pandemic is understanding how to listen to your inner thoughts. Sometimes we get so busy, we get so conflicted by life, so many things happening, that we forget to listen to our own thoughts. And that silence that happened in the pandemic, it made you realize how much you weren't listening, you know, and how much you can just grow from even internalizing things properly. You make less mistakes, you treat people better, you be more inspired when music is concerned, and you don't take shortcuts, or you know, you don't browse over things, you do it thoroughly. And it's so important to be thorough with everything that you do, because it keeps the music, the art fresh, it keeps it spontaneous and beautiful. So I would say that's what the pandemic has taught me, to be thorough and to also to listen, yeah. To listen.
I don't want to keep you that much longer, but my final question is, what particular in 2023 Carnival are you looking forward to personally?
So what I'm looking forward to personally is to touching the stage and hearing everybody say, Carnival, come back home. Whoa, come home to me, come home to me. We home.
Thank you, Nyla. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you.
You heard it from Nyla Street, guys. Come home. Come home.
Skinny Fabulous. Cause I will never let you down again.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the beautiful Nyla Blackman.
It's too wicked and I don't take it. want change my life.
Yeah, I will never wife another girl. I am now a wild man. Hey, hey, I sweep in everything. I'm a wild man.
Fresh off the stage for your album launch, how you feeling?
It was a good vibe. It was what I wanted. It's an intimate, small gathering to appreciate the type of work and productions that we spent maybe a year and a half pulling together. So, feeling really good about it, and I'm hoping that it will translate and end up in the music libraries of Caribbean people.
Skinny, was the most important lesson that you learned from the pandemic?
Never take anything for granted, live in the now, and always have multiple plans for what can make you earn a living and what can make you happy. So you just never know what is around the corner. Live for the now.
You said it on stage that you're a semi-automatic. Explain that to the audience.
I'm a semi-automatic hit-making machine. I like to tell myself that in order for me not to hold back songs, right? Every day, ever so often, songs come, songs go, and there's no reason keeping it inside. Share it with the world. You understand? And I've been doing this from 2001, but I found my first hit in 2008, and 15 years later, I'm still contributing to soca music in a meaningful way with hits over and over, year after year.
What you say is your secret formula or your secret sauce to continue to know them hits?
Boy, I don't know, and I think Jesus loved me. Honestly speaking, Jesus had to love me, because I know that there are artists out there who, not because of lack of talent, but sometimes it's very hard to maintain relevance over a period of time. So I'm very grateful and blessed and honored that the fans of music will always give me a chance every year to be in the conversation, to be amongst the greats, to enjoy the music, you know.
Give us a little more explanation of this Carnival spread project that you're working with B.A.D, Martell.
Right. I mean, it was a project where I wanted all the, maybe the road march winners and the persons who are perceived as the big guns. I wanted them all on one project, because it's not often you get everybody on the same project. Maybe sometimes, every now and again, we get everybody on one song, which we've seen in previous years. But I wanted everybody's individual performance on one project. And so I decided to bring in the Marshall, bring in the Bungie, bring in the Test, chuck in myself, and call that the Spirit of Carnival. And that was my first executive production.
Beyond a Doubt.
Yes.
B.A.D.
B.A.D.
How did you come up with that Beyond a Doubt B.A.D?
You know what it is? Over the years, one of the descriptions that I always get is about Skinny, you're bad, you know? You're bad. Your writing, it's bad. Your performance, it's bad. I like that song, it's bad. So it's just a case where I wanted to use it, and then coincidentally, he was also saying that, yo, Beyond a Doubt, Skinny Fabulous is a contender on any platform. So it came together nice and bad, Beyond a Doubt.
Yeah, because you're officially a Trini, we like to call it now.
Yeah.
I'm Celebration Monk. Every day you're official Trini.
Yeah. I feel.
And you're doing the launch in Trini. What does that mean to you to actually do a launch in Trinidad?
Well, I mean, it was a little coincidental that it landed in Trinidad. It wasn't by strategic design. It was just that the album was completed by October, November. And by the time we pulled it together and was able to secure distribution and so forth, it landed now.
Trinidad call you?
Yeah, Trinidad call you. It did call me. And the song that I brought out, that is most recent on the album, also came out for Trinidad Carnival. So it worked out good.
In preparation for the interview, I was listening to your music, and one of the songs that stood out to me was Pump. And you're talking about taking two edibles before you go in the fete. Now, it's the first time I hear that in a soca song. What was the inspiration and why you did something like that?
If you notice on the album, I want to address topics that people don't normally cover in soca.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about wild man thing. I want to talking about telling girls sorry. I want to talking about taking the little THC, the little sativa, the little indica that we know people take to enhance their mood, to deal with their amnesia, to deal with their glaucoma, to deal with their arthritis. We know this is a legal means of people coping, so why not sing about it? There's no taboo about it anymore. So if a man feel like he wants to take two edibles and relax himself, why not? Let me sing it.
Is it a reflection of what's going on in the cannabis industry in the Caribbean?
I feel so too. I mean, the thing is getting freedom. I mean, why we still have it as a taboo? You know what I'm saying? The only thing is to be used recreationally in certain countries, but at the end of the day, we know the medicinal benefits of using THC in proper quantity.
Yeah. Right. And of course, one from us. You all going to the volcano eruption.
Yeah.
You all coming back from that. You know, of course, going all out and the Caribbean coming together. How did you feel? What was the recovery like so far?
Well, I mean, trust me, Vincentians have already put that behind them. And that time period was the pandemic apocalypse because we had the pandemic and then the volcano erupted and people was living in shelters. It was crazy. But as a resilient, strong people, we overcame that. And it's almost as if there's a distant memory. I mean, there are certain people still recovering from the effects of being displaced. But at the end of the day, we came together as a community. The international aid came together, and we got over that, man.
So beyond a doubt, one Caribbean.
One Caribbean. Beyond a doubt.
What's your advice to the soca artists out there? You've created 23 songs for an album. What your advice to keep them motivated and continuing in soca music?
Do it. Don't get discouraged. You might try put out a hit and you tell yourself, this has to be a hit. We don't make hits. People give us hits. The people decide what the hits are. So don't tell yourself you have a hit until it becomes a hit. So when you put it out, don't put your eggs in that basket. Just keep doing your thing. Talent always gets recognized at some point in time. So push your music, believe in yourself, do your thing.
Thank you, Skinny. Thank you. Thank you for coming here on Mike on the Mic. That was Skinny Fabulous exclusive interview here on Mike on the Mic.
We're not in it for all them cell phones. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. One show means Montano, meet me down. I love this thing. That was a nice try. That was a nice try. I got a little piece. Well, this is my big brother. Make some noise for Skinny Fabulous, please. Thank you so much for the support. My rough respect. Congratulations, Skinny. God bless you.
Alright, so here on Mike on the Mic, we're looking at the behind the music too as well, and we're here with International Steven. Steven, what was your part in tonight's event and in the album?
Well, I represent everything Skinny Fabulous first and foremost. I mean, I'm the executive producer of the entire album. I also produce quite a few of the tracks that's on the album itself. So everything Skinny Fabulous, I am part of that. You must see me. As you see Skinny, you must see Steven.
Stevie, what's the process like for you?
With Skinny, communication is the most difficult thing. You can't reach him. But when you do get him, you gotta hold him because of his greatness. You understand? It happens in short spaces, like in a ball. So you gotta catch him. You know, but it's amazing working with Skinny, man. You know, sometimes you take so much time planning something and he'll come for 20 minutes and that 20 minutes is just magic. You know, so it's been a pleasure to work with Skinny.
What has it been like to produce that 23 song album?
Yes, a lot. He had like 50 songs, so or more than that. We just had to just keep cutting. And then finally we had to say we can't cut anymore. You know, because some of the older hits that's in Carnival now, New Girl, Sauce, and those things that's playing Naked. The familiar songs, we still wanted some people to have, you know, some connection to those songs as well as the new stuff we developed.
And then on that topic, what is your favorite song in the 23?
On the album? I would say I have two. I have three. The Nylon Skinny, Bus Party, and Please Don't Call Me.
What are you looking forward to for Carnival 2023?
I mean, it's the Mecca. You can't look forward to nothing better than that. It's the Mecca. So we just say, I'm a born Trinidadian, you know, so I home, ready for it.
I'm a final question, Skinny. Address the topic of edibles. It's the first time I heard in a soca song.
Right.
What are your thoughts on something like that?
Well, I mean, it's probably real life experience. As you would say, like Steven and Skinny life. I mean, you know, the edibles thing is party fun sometimes. Every now and again, you know, we indulge in a little party stuff. So it was a one-off, and it was such a vibe that we remember. We have stories from it. We was like, alright. And then he just plays in a song and it just resonates with our vibe. So, you know the vibe. Skinny's that kind of cunning, intellectual. You know, he gives you stories that, or things that in real life that people do or experience that you mightn't think to put in a song. So, big up Skinny, man. Man. Album, bad. Well, it gets it everywhere. Man.
Stephen, thanks for coming here on Mike on the Mic. It definitely was a pleasure. Pumped.
Thanks for
my one.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Right, respect, man.
Yeah, man.
As a bantam, send me on a mission as a mic magician. Send me on a mission as a bantam. Send me on a mission as a mic magician. Can't look at the mic from a mic from a mic from a mic from a mic. Watch out for me, come out with the ethical tongue. Jaja give me knowledge, Jaja give me wisdom. Tell them general come in no like what I want.
Mike on the Mic here, and here we here with General Grant. Mr. Grant.
Hey yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Tell me what you're looking for to Carnival 2023.
Well, this Carnival 2023 general looking up. Think song, nothing to something. Yeah, again a lot of airplay, thinking right. So, you know, and the surround them, my brother come to celebrate Skinny album launch. You know, everybody's here, so in general have to be part of the movement, so you don't know what about supporting the artists. Yeah, man.
What you would advise to see the Calypsonians dying out? You was one of the core fundamental people in the rap and the soca music. What you would advise to the youths to continue the legacy of the music?
Yeah, you just have to continue and keep on pushing. And a matter of fact, from them time to our time, it changed. So you got to be more relevant more than our time, because our time they have at least about 5 years with one song. So when you have one song go die in 2 months or 3 months, you gotta make it more work, you gotta do more. So our time was different to now, but just keep on pushing. And General Grant, you don't know, so I was veteran and represent all the youths and them. And you know, I always tell people, poverty is the enemy for the youths and them. So the music is a gateway for them to take themselves to a different prospect, get their mindset together, make them better person in the community, and that's why I come to defend Trinidad and the music. Yeah, man.
General, what was any lessons that you learned during this COVID period that you want to give to the audience?
One thing, you must believe in yourself, because I always believe in myself and a lot of people doubt what could you know, how General reach, you know. So that's why I have a new song for 2023 named Nothing to Something. And anybody and everybody can relate from being nothing to something. And hashtag is elevate. So in the meantime, believe in yourself and keep on pushing and just elevate, elevate, elevate.
We're out here tonight for Skinny Fabulous album. Is there any particular song that you like?
From Skinny Fabulous?
Skinny, yes.
My motherfucker like all Skinny Fabulous song that my brethren. So it's not just my brethren, he have a style like the most huskiest soca artist in the business, and he have melody with the huskiness, and he's the only artist what get show with that. And Skinny take you flowers with that, because he's the only artist get show with that huskiness with melody in it. Some people husky and rough, but he get show with it by just in that flavored melody. So you know, that's why I come and support Skinny Fabulous, support him any part of the world, New York, Miami, anywhere we there, we here, you know.
Quite recently we had some youths coming forward and saying, "No, the Soca Mafia are not playing the music, people not getting the music played." What's your words of advice for these youngsters who are in the industry and feeling slighted by the industry?
Well, when you have problems like that according to this song, because people go how they feel this song, and no matter how it feel, everybody still require fair airplay. So let the public judge, you know, how this song is. You know, don't stifle nobody, because there's enough radio station in Trinidad to help the artists and them. And when they do that, they stifle the artists and make them to resort to different things. So I beg the media, the DJs, and some of the radio station, do more better with the young artists and them. Play the song more regular. And you know, try to motivate them more, you know. With that, you might change the neighborhood, you might make them somebody, as I say, nothing to something. And sometimes them same artists, you might turn around, might be the head cornerstone. So we might be careful who we shun or who we close the door on. And in the meantime, I always tell the youths and them, stay positive no matter what. Because in my time, the amount of negative thing I get, and I never stop. And it's all about to be positive and keep on going. And again, fair play is righteous. You know, let the public judge, you know what I mean? Because some of the youths and them, they believe in themselves and they want to be heard. So we have a station we have, 30-something radio station. You know, let the youths and them be heard, even for a day. And they make some kind of thing on it, alright. What they like, 10 songs per day out of 100. And, you know, keep them going, make some kind of decision on them, where is them concerned.
And let me get a sample of the something to nothing now.
Because the party nice, dance all nice, soca nice, everybody nice. Bring some liquor, bring some ice. Everybody come make the party nice. Mr. DJ, we start from nothing to something. This is one from nothing to something. Bossa Blanc from nothing to something. Something. I say we come from nothing to something. Bossa Blanc from nothing to something. If you come from nothing to something, in the meantime, let we elevate. It's a long time now we don't celebrate. No bad vibes, no heavyweight. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, upness.
And that's it here from Mike on the Mic. It definitely was an interesting night. As you can see, we got a little sample of the music. Skinny gave us his thinking behind producing the music too as well. It definitely was a good night. You spoke to Nyla Blackman. We got our interview with General Grant. Thank you for everyone who was willing to come on here on Mike on the Mic. GML, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And take care to the next Mike on the Mic where we kind of giving you the spirit of Carnival. Take care.
Wet, the sauce is wet, like when the sauce wet.